Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Gin Juice Podcast. I am Melissa.
And I am Mel.
And before we get into today's episode, we want to thank our podcast sponsors, BetterHelp and Earth Breeze.
Hey.
I'm Melissa.
And I'm Mel.
Girl, let me tell you, I only had maybe a little less than half of that drink.
When you're drinking, you just got to drink more.
I am a strongly worded email.
Actually, that feels in line, though.
That is not true.
No, listen. And every now and again, when somebody get out of line, you just yell, pop the trunk.
I'm the juice to her gin. Did we hit record?
Is it working? Is it on?
I had two questions, and I wasn't sure if both of you got, or if both of them went out. One of them, what was your favorite season? And then the other was, what was your favorite Beyonce song? I tried to delete the season one, but I had already posted.
I was about to say, I see both.
Yeah. So we see spring is your favorite season. Okay. What's your favorite season? Summer. I think I like summer, fall. I think I like summer and fall. I like summer for the events, but I like fall clothes more. You like summer clothes more?
Mm-hmm.
You just want to be a hoochie mama so bad.
I just want to be at the beach in a bathing suit. Absolutely. Absolutely. I love pina coladas on the beach, and summer gives me that.
That's
All
true.
other seasons are secondary.
I 100% agree. Well, no, but fall has the best clothes with the boots and the layering and the sweaters.
I hate having to dress. When it's not hot, I want to wear sweats.
Oh, I get that. Yeah,
I don't want to wear fancy boots and cute scarves. I want to wear hoodies and sweatpants.
Yeah, but fall can give you like cute dress up weather, but not miserable rain, wind, snow weather. Because that's when you just want to sit in the house. When it's snowing outside.
Because it can also be warm in the fall, especially out here.
Yes.
It can be nicer in the fall.
A nice crisp.
Out here what happens is it's like warmish and then it's cold because at night it's always cold.
Yeah, that's so true.
So it's just stupid.
Yeah, I have a lot of jackets, and you can pair that with
I hate wearing I don't
like a good leather jacket.
Multiple layering of clothing, that's not my vibe. If I want to wear one article of clothing, that is the whole. I love a good summer dress because I'm done.
Oh, man.
Here's the outfit.
I
ain't got
feel like
time.
they're not back in style anymore like they used to be.
Summer dresses?
Yes.
Oh, I agree with that.
I don't know what happened. They used to be like every spring,
thing.
summer.
Yeah.
You throw on a dress. That was the equivalent of sweats.
Well,
at
what
the time.
happened? Yes, the fashion girlies started saying that girls just love summer because they can't dress and they just want to wear summer dresses, and I was like,
I feel attacked.
attack me. I don't care, and I'm signing up. That's me.
Yes, because
I'm not a fashion girly. I ain't got time to try to figure out cute. No.
But the dresses are fashionable.
Yeah, and
They are.
girly, so like,
I know. Haters.
Don't do us.
You know, people love to hate.
They love to hate.
One and done.
Yes. Super wag. Let's bring it back.
All right.
All right, let's start with a long story short. We talk about some of the things that's happened in our lives over the course of the last week. We're going to start with last week, Monday.
Mm-hmm.
We went to the Beyonce concert.
We saw Beyonce.
And she was phenomenal.
Oh my God. So good.
Rank your favorite Beyonce concerts. Tell us which ones you've gone to and then rank them.
I probably really love the Mrs. Carter World Tour.
Yep. I missed that one.
Because I went to her show about a week after I got engaged.
Oh, fun.
And she did, it was right after Ladies Put Your Hand in His Face, that performance on like the VMAs.
Yes.
And so I had my ring.
Yes.
And me and Tiara went. And there's a video of me at that concert, like at that part, and I was just, it was a good time. So yeah, that is probably, that was a phenomenal concert. I just really enjoyed that one.
What songs were on that one? Did she sing on that?
She sang.
I feel like, did they make that a live album?
I feel like I don't remember, but it's when she says, "Say
hey,
Miss Carter."
I think it's a live album.
Yeah. So that one is I love it, but for that's probably the reason why though, is because of.
Okay, here we go. Miss Carter World Tour set list. Run the World, Get Me Bodied, End of Time,
yes.
Baby Boy, Flaws and All, Diva, If I Were a Boy, Naughty Girl. Is that it? Hold on, let me see. That was quite a few. I'm talking about, is that it? It just didn't have songs that I thought it would have as well. Okay, here we go. Set list. This is not a set list.
Girl, that's not a set list. I don't know what's happening. But
yeah, I don't know what happened there either.
I love that one.
Okay.
They're saying it's not a live album. I don't remember. I just remember her.
Why do
Say,
I
"Hey,
know?
Miss
Why do
Carter."
I know that?
I don't know.
Because she
I don't-
said, "Hey, Miss, hey, Miss, give me some." Yeah.
Yeah. I don't remember.
Why do I know this if it's not an album?
Anyway,
Go ahead.
yours.
My favorite. So I've only gone to 3. This is only my 3rd one.
Okay.
We did Run the World. We did On the Run
Oh yeah.
twice.
Oh, I forgot about
Yes,
On the Run.
we
That
did.
was good.
That was fun. And
Oh.
then we did Formation
Yes.
together.
Yep.
And then we did this
This one.
one. So if I personally rank them, they're saying that's Partition intro.
Oh, it is.
Thank
it is
you.
the partition intro. Y'all
Thank you. Thank you
Yep.
very much.
I forgot On the Run. I forgot that one. Go ahead.
Does that rank higher for you?
Yes.
Does
But go
it?
ahead.
Mine is the opposite. Mine would be Formation, On the Run, this one.
Oh, Formation was great
Formation, yeah. So why
Formation
would
was
you
great.
do On the Run? Because of Jay?
because of Jay.
Because of Jay. You know what? I feel like no shade, no disrespect, right? Because we all understand who Jay is. Jay-Z is as a cultural phenom in the moment of the
Absolutely.
culture of the moment. He should not tour with his wife.
Oh, no, but I actually like the difference between the two.
Yeah, but the thing is, everybody sits down.
Yeah, but I also am a Jay-Z fan.
Oh, okay.
So I also am like, anytime he does Song Cry, like I'm all in.
It was my first time seeing Jay. It was my first time low key. The year On the Run came out, we watched Bruno Mars, Justin Timberlake, and Beyonce. Those are like top tier live
Yes.
performers, okay? And to see Jay-Z, it was just like, one of these things does not belong. He's just, rappers just perform differently.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
just, their energy
yeah.
is different. They're not all about the performance
Yes.
aspect. They're just kind of standing and walking back and forth. So it's just different.
I
That's
appreciate
all.
that though.
It's
After
just
like
different.
a high of Beyonce, and then he comes out and he like owns it, but like in his own way.
Yeah, it was just a moment to like catch your breath.
Well, if you're also not like a Jay-Z,
Jay-Z
fan,
fan, yeah.
then yes, I can agree with that.
And sometimes when you're forgetting things or you have a ton of things on your to-do list, it's nice to have a therapist to go over everything that's in your brain, take it out, give it to them, help them sort through some things. I actually have a meeting later this week with a brand new therapist that I'm super excited
nice.
about. Yeah, I'm actually
Like your own personal, like a.
well, I already have a person or had a personal, and then we have the marriage one, and then I've decided to kind of go in a different direction for myself personally, and so that's with this new person.
Oh, this is
it's
fun.
kind of their it's kind of what they excel in. You
Got
know, every therapist has like a different approach.
Right.
And so finding out what you're looking for and then finding someone that can match that approach is actually really beneficial. So that's what and I'll tell y'all about, the meeting after we have the meeting, okay? After I get in good. Let me make sure it's going to be a go, okay? But that's the great thing about BetterHelp. If you get in and you decide, hey, this therapist doesn't work for me, she's not vibing with me, he's not vibing with me, BetterHelp will do the breakup for you. You tell the app and then they tell the person. And that makes it nice so you're not stuck in a scenario where you are meeting someone and you're not getting out of it what you were hoping to get out of it, because your therapy session is for you. You should walk out of there. Maybe you cried a little bit. Maybe you can exhale a little bit. Maybe you're clearer minded. Maybe you have clearer ideas of how you should go forward in life. These are all the things that a therapist can do for you. And I know you're probably thinking, well, girl, I can get that from my mama. I know you can, but your mama doesn't have the professional training that a therapist does. She doesn't have the interventions that a therapist does. And that's the difference between a therapist who is skilled, knowledgeable, trained, and professional and your mama. That's no shade of disrespect to your mama, because she gonna give you the best advice she can because she love you. But she's still not a trained therapist, okay? That's just what it is, okay? So if you are interested in starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online. It's designed to be convenient convenient, flexible, and suited to suit your schedule. Fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists at any time for no additional charge. Get a break from your thoughts with BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/GJ today to get 10% off your first month. One more time, visit BetterHelp, HELP.com/GJ to get 10% off your first month. Okay, we're back at it.
Let's do it.
Very good. So it was a good time. We went with people. Child, we saw some everybody there. I'm not even going to list everybody because I'm sure I'm going to miss somebody and I don't want to be disrespectful on accident. But everybody absolutely 100% was there. It was a good time. Beyonce's always a good time. She puts on a phenom. I know what I was going to say.
Okay.
So last thing on this. I know a couple weeks ago we were talking about the Taylor Swift, which it's strange to me that Taylor Swift is being added to this like best of conversation with Michael Jackson and Beyonce. But for whatever reason, the Wahites have decided she should enter the conversation. The reason why I saw this on Facebook, and this is what I will now say that is a differentiating factor and why Beyonce deserves to be mentioned in the conversation of greats. Beyonce is your favorite celebrity.
Absolutely.
She is your favorite. She is Taylor Swift's favorite musical artist.
Absolutely.
So when you have that type of appeal beyond the masses of like, us regular folk, when you have other celebrities coming out and not with their kids.
Right. Right.
Vanessa Bryant was at Taylor Swift, but she was there with her child, with her kids. Okay, that's a different type. I'm here to support you because my kids like you. Celebrities come out to support Beyonce because celebrities love Beyonce. When celebrities are in a room with Beyonce, they are starstruck. I watched an interview with the man with the 3 on his head.
Chance the Rapper.
Thank you. I watched an interview with Chance the Rapper. Beyonce entered out of the corner of his eye. He said, "Oh my God, I just have to stop because Beyonce just walked into the room." Like she's the only performer that other celebrities become starstruck in her presence. Yeah. They understand her celebrity as bigger than their own celebrity.
Yeah.
And I think that's a differentiating factor. So even when we're talking about albums, awards, sales, those type of things, yes, I mean, obviously they probably should go into a conversation of like what makes the greats. These are statistics you want to look at, but this is something that's intangible. And I think it's the thing that Michael Jackson had.
Absolutely.
The intangible thing that allowed Michael Jackson to supersede all the other celebrities of his time and simply just be Michael Jackson. When Beyonce says, "Wear silver," and all the celebrities
were pulling up in silver. It was so great. People were talking about how it almost became like festival-ish.
It did.
Like when you go to festivals, there's like an attire, there's an aesthetic, there's a look. And usually people go to concerts and like have concert outfits.
Yes.
But like people pulled up as if it was a festival, as if there was an aesthetic. Because she said, "Pull up in silver." And the celebrity, Kris Jenner, all of her kids was there and they silver.
With full photo shoots beforehand.
Full on. Okay, everybody was pulling up in their silver. It was incredible. The other thing I will say to what you're saying is that I think that among artists, okay, of different types, there is a certain respect that happens when you interact with, or you can, like, as an artist, you can appreciate artistry, and you can respect other people because of their artistry. I think that happens again among artists, but when it comes to Beyonce, not only is there a level of respect, but there's a level of like admiration. They are like legit fans. Because it's like dope. Like you don't only sing and put a show, like you put a show on. Like I want to do what you're doing.
Absolutely.
And the thing that I said on Twitter, maybe I even said on here, is like going to a Beyonce show, at least for me, and I would imagine for most people, inspires you. And that is such a key difference. Like I go to a show and I like leave entertained. Okay. Like I love Usher. His show was phenomenal.
Great
it was
time.
A great time. I left entertained. I leave a Beyonce show wanting to go be the very best that I can be. In the army of the Lord. Like I be like, I want to be able to be that dope at something I love.
Yeah.
And I think that also like puts you in a different category.
Sure.
When you are able to like inspire people by being how great you are, like that's incredible. And I think that again like separates her.
I agree.
From a lot of other artists.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it's fantastic. It was a great show. If you ever have the opportunity to go, I definitely think you should. From that, my mom has never gone to like a concert. So I told my sisters, like, we need to take mom to a concert. So I called her to tell her. She said, you know who I would love to see? Maxwell. I said, no, Mama, you don't understand what I'm trying to tell you. And this is no shade to Maxwell. I was listening to his station.
His show. He puts on a good show.
And I think I'm actually a fan. I think he has phenomenal music.
You're not going to leave inspired.
Also, he's performing in theaters. Again, no shade.
Yes.
But like,
right.
I want you to go to a stadium.
Amen.
I want you to go to an arena.
Yes.
I want you to like understand what like Maxwell in his prime, not Maxwell now.
Right.
You know what I mean? And every artist goes through the life cycle of an artist. So again, I'm not even meaning this like disrespectfully. I just mean I want my mom to experience someone performing at a stadium or an arena at their prime. Like when they are who they are.
Yeah.
Not at the point of like,
Yeah.
they're still performing. They're relevant. I'm sure it's a good show. All of those things.
But there's an expectation when someone's at a theater versus a stadium.
Yes.
They're saying that he was at the Bowl and he's been at a few. I actually did see he was at the Bowl.
The Hollywood Bowl.
Which, again, to that, he can. Maxwell's an awesome performer. Like, I enjoyed his show. So, wherever he's performing, support that man. That's great.
Yeah.
He's not Beyonce, and that I think is
that's the point that I'm making.
Like that's more intimate setting. In that sense.
Yeah, and it's still the Hollywood Bowl. I'm like, listen, that's a venue. Okay,
Yes.
this folks pulling up. I actually want to go to a show at the Hollywood Bowl because I just think it's a unique experience. But what I'm saying is, it's still not Staples Center. Yeah. It's still not the Rose Bowl. It's still
like when you're
not
in the Staples Center when it's packed with people.
It's just different. It's just a different level. Is what I'm trying to say.
I was like, imagine being here and all of these people. It was like 60,000 people.
Yes.
Imagine 60,000 people pulling up to see
times
you.
three.
Times 3
nights
to come see you. Can
That's
you even
crazy.
imagine? How could you not feel like that girl? I would be like.
Literally.
No, I'm that bitch when I cause all this conversation.
Literally. I just played this song in this clip, the actual elevator clip for Isaiah like 2 weeks ago. When we were having the conversation. I was telling Isaiah, because Isaiah's a huge Michael Jackson fan, and I was like, I bet you know more Beyonce songs than you know Michael Jackson.
Yeah, this is your favorite thing in life currently.
It's my
you
favorite
want to challenge
thing.
everybody's knowledge of what they think versus what they actually know.
So we're going through, and I'm going through like a bunch of Beyonce songs, and he actually knew like quite a few. He was surprised himself because I'm like, I listened to it, I know you know him. So anyway, we knew a bunch of them. So we get to this song of what's the song? When there's $1 billion in the elevator, of course it goes down when it's $1 billion. That song. And so I'm like, do you know what this is about? He's like, no. I'm like, oh, let's do a history lesson.
Oh Lord.
So I pull up the clip. I think it's a flawless remix. I pull up the clip. I'm like, that's Solange. That's Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Okay, hit play.
Hit play.
So you understand.
Yes.
Okay, so the three of them is the $1 billion in the elevator. The slap is the ish that went down.
Yeah.
He was like, whoa. I was like, yeah. Solange. That's Micaiah.
That is Micaiah. Absolutely.
So anyway, that's our long story short. Mel actually had a fun, actually tell the whole story.
Well, wait, before I do, I want to tell you about Earth Breeze. Did you know that 91% of plastic doesn't even get recycled, even when they have the recycling symbols, which are apparently called resin identification numbers, which I didn't know.
I didn't know that.
But even when they have those, 91% are not even getting recycled, which is
I didn't know that.
I know, right? That's insane. That's why you should do even more when you can. okay, to reduce your single-use plastic consumption. And the easiest place to start is in the laundry room. You can do what I did and switch the laundry jug for Earth Breeze Eco Sheets. Earth Breeze makes a revolutionary liquid-less laundry detergent that looks just like a dryer sheet, and it gets your clothes clean. It looks just like a dryer sheet. It's as simple and small and convenient and compact as literally a dryer sheet. It's just laundry detergent. It's amazing. It dissolves in any wash cycle, hot or cold. You don't have to measure, no gooey messes, and no heavy plastic jugs. Y'all know those jugs that you have to get. They're heavy. You're carrying it to your car. Then you're carrying it in the house. Then you have to pour it. It has a little cap. All of that is removed when you have Earth Breeze. They thought of everything. The packaging is lightweight, cardboard envelope, saving you space and avoiding the plastic jug. Earth Breeze is compatible with high efficiency washers, gray water systems, and is septic safe. So I have the Earth Breeze, and last week I was really excited because I've been trying to give McKinley some chores to do, and the fact that it was so easy, made her get her little hamper, put it in the washer, and all she had to do was pull the little sheet,
That's nice.
put it in the washer, close it, and start it. And she thought she had done all the things. Like, Mommy, I can wash clothes now. I'm like, yes, and we're doing it in this environmentally
That's
friendly
great.
and conscious way, which is incredible. So you still get a powerful clean. Earth Breeze is tough on stains, fights odors, and gives you a clean you can feel good about. And it's just so easy and convenient, which I absolutely love. Over 2 million Americans have made a difference by choosing Earth Breeze. They have over 40,000 5-star reviews. The switch is easy. Earth Breeze offers a satisfaction guarantee. If it's not for you, they'll give you a full refund, no questions asked. So right now, my listeners can subscribe to Earth Breeze and save 40%. Go to earthbreeze.com/GJ.
GJ.
That's earthbreeze.com/GJ.
GJ.
For 40% off. earthbreeze.com/GJ.
GJ.
We love it. Okay, so this weekend, you were just saying something that I just thought of when you said Solange, the laundry. Oh, you were talking about Flawless. That's what happened. So,
Oh, somebody said I never know songs, or you should know this about me.
that's fair.
Every time I'm talking about something that I'm not gonna remember, we gonna play a game of Pictionary,
Amen.
categories, taboo, whatever it is. I'm gonna walk you to the answer because I'm never gonna know
Amen.
what it
You
is.
just gotta-
just know that in
Hilarious.
all conversations with me, I'ma say, you know the girl I'm talking
You
about.
know.
Because what did I say earlier? The man with the 3.
Yeah, with the 3.
But I bet you knew what I was talking about. I know enough details to get you there.
To get you there. That's what
Okay,
matters.
go ahead.
So actually, why my mind did that is because Monday was Greg and I's 9-year wedding anniversary, and you mentioned Flawless, and I came into Flawless at a reception because I woke up like this. I woke up like this.
You did.
We Flawless. That is absolutely what I came in into. And my bride drink, my cocktail of the night was called Watermelon after Drunken Love, because I've been I actually included Beyonce in my vows as well. I've been a Beyonce fan. Okay,
She legitimately wanted to name her child Giselle
Greg
as a middle name.
would not let me name McKinley Giselle. Her name was going to be McKinley Giselle, and he was a hater.
Yeah.
And then I tried to run it back, and he was like, no. With Micaiah, I tried to run it back, and he
Did
was like,
you?
yeah. He was like, no.
Do they have any reasoning?
Because
'Cause
let
he
me tell
knows
you,
it's Beyonce.
he took the fact that oh, absolutely. But he took the fact that I wanted to do the girls in our families all start with M.
Yeah.
And so he took that to the extreme. And so since McKinley's middle name is Avery, he wanted, for some reason, he felt like Micaiah's middle name had to be just like that. And I was like, we can change up some of the letters. And he's like, so that's why it's Avery and Ava. And I was like, Greg, that's they're not twins.
Yeah. That's
But
so
he wanted
funny.
it so close. So anyway, I don't know why I said that. Outside of the fact that
All
I
of
know
our names are. We are coughing. Okay.
we are. Jesus.
MD.
I know, but it's not like
they're all-
Denise and Denis and Danae. That's what he was on. And I was like, okay, it could be Abigail. I mean, not Abigail, but it could
Yeah.
be Amanda. It could be something else.
Got it.
And he was like, no,
That's
it needs
hysterical.
to rhyme. Anyway, the point is, it was our anniversary, and Oh, and I had gotten accepted. Actually, when we went to Mexico, that is when I got the email. When we went to Mexico to do the tours, I got the notification that I had gotten accepted into the Black Creator TikTok program.
Woo!
Les told me to apply for it, and then they told me I got in. So it's a program for Black creators on TikTok, and they like do all these things for you. They have a little party, and they also do these training things, basically like help you attempt to help you becoming successful, giving you tips and tricks to be successful on TikTok. So they had a party the same day as our anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I know it's our anniversary, but like, we're going to go to this party. I'm very excited. So we got all dressed up and went there, which was really dope to meet like a bunch of just creators on TikTok who are doing a bunch of different random things. So we, of course, are doing the little switching of contacts and like doing all of that. So that was cool. Angel ended up coming up there. They had a drink there called One Margarita. And so I was like, Angel, they got your drink there. She was like, I know, I'm on my way. One of the other girls had hit her up as well. So anyway, all of that to say, it was a great time. We had a ball. And then we had pre-discussed, Greg and I, that we were going to leave at the end and go to one of my favorite restaurants, Catch. So we caught an Uber and went to Catch. And of course the party was open bar, so we like drank there. And then we went to Catch, and then we had more drink. They have lychee martinis. Y'all know that's the jam around here. So we drank there and then drank more. And at some point, Greg and I were drunk. Okay?
I need to pull up the text messages because Greg.
Listen, we don't even be meaning to. It's like embarrassing that we are as old as we are and we be getting the that's like, girl, pull it together. Okay? Pull it together. So we get drunk and then we leave. Call the Uber. I don't remember who called the Uber. It must have been him. Only because we're driving home in the Uber. All I remember is throwing up in the Uber.
In the Uber.
And not wanting to tell. I just remember being like, ooh, I did this thing. I'm like in the back trying to be quiet. And then I think Greg was like, did you just throw up? So then the Uber, Greg's like, can you pull over? So the Uber like pulls into this gas station and Greg runs out and then he goes to throw up. Oh my God. And I just was like, I'm so sorry. We're too grown. We are too grown. We have children at home. This is embarrassing. I'm like, I am so sorry. He's like, it's okay. It's okay. Are you guys okay? We get back in the car. I must have hit something because I have a bruise like on the back of my leg. Okay. We get home. I had to check to make sure I paid the babysitter the next day because I didn't remember paying her. Regardless, Greg, anytime I throw up when I drink, I feel fine the next day. Like, it's like I'm getting it out. Greg got in the house and was in this always happens. Anytime Greg is drunk, he takes in a shower that's like way too long. So I be like, nigga, are you dead? Like, you can't be drunk in the shower. That's so dangerous. Whitney Houston. Bruh, don't do this. So I'm like, are you okay? And he's like, oh, what does it feel like when you have alcohol poisoning? Oh, I can't. Oh, Mel. And you know it's bad when you say, I'm never drinking again. That was great. No, I am never drinking again.
I'm about to read these to y'all. I'm about to read these because me and Kev were like seriously concerned. Greg said, Mel threw up in the Uber last night. Uber stopped at a gas station so I could throw up at home. That don't even make sense. We couldn't find neither one of our wallets.
Oh my gosh.
Tell the story because
So what happened is it was a holiday.
Yes, it was fun.
So the next day is Tuesday and McKinley got to go to school.
Right.
So the morning comes and I feel great. So I'm like, McKinley, you got to get up to go to school. And so we're searching the house looking for all of our belongings. And I'm like, Greg, where is my purse? And where is your stuff? We're searching. We're like stressed out. Greg's like, we probably didn't left it in the Uber. And now he hates us. So he's not going to bring it. Or we left it at the restaurant. Who knows how we behaved at the restaurant. So now we just out of our stuff. So I'm like, McKinley, you can't go to school today. So I go out in the garage and our stuff is in like on the washer. Our washer is in the garage. It's sitting there. And I was like, oh, we found happened. So I got to take her to school.
But did y'all? So y'all left it on the way back home?
Apparently, we came in through the garage. I don't know why we didn't go through the front door, but we came in through the garage. We must have sat it down and then went into the house. I don't really know. I also haven't hit up the babysitter because I'm like embarrassed. I don't want to be like, hey, what happened that night? I'm sorry.
This is the hangover. He said we couldn't find either one of our wallets or keys to get Ken to school this morning. For some reason, both our keys, bags, and wallets were in the garage. I'm not drinking for at least 2 months.
Greg was messed up.
Oh my God.
He was messed up the whole day.
No, because Greg came back later and said, okay, he sent that at 8:30 a.m.
Yes.
At 12:30, Greg said, I feel like I'm dying.
He hadn't gotten up. That man was laid out. He was laid out. It was so
Did he
embarrassing.
mix different alcohols?
I don't even know. We both had lychee martinis. I had margaritas at the place. I don't know what. He was just drinking like brown. So he probably did.
Greg
Yeah,
does drink
probably
brown. The thing about it is, I just told Greg will be 40 in January.
That's why I said we're too grown.
Yeah, but this is the thing. The other day, I legit had like a hangover.
Oh,
I don't
you
remember.
did?
We had like 2 drinks.
It was, when was that?
It was Beyonce concert.
Beyonce.
I promise you, I did not drink. I had 2 drinks. That's it. I woke up the next day and was like, why do I feel like I have a hangover? This is terrible. When you are 40, your body don't. That's young people. Getting drunk is a young man's game.
Oh my gosh! But it's not at this age. Years ago, I meant to do it. Okay, at this age, I don't mean to be intoxicated.
And that's what happens. Your
What
body can't
happens
take it no
is
more.
My body can't take it. I also don't eat that much.
Oh yeah.
I don't be eating that at all. Okay, and then I will have a chip and be like, sure, I'll have those drinks right there. And all of a sudden,
you're drunk.
I'm asleep.
Because this is the other reason why being drunk is done, though. Because when you were young and you were drunk, what did you have to do?
Nothing. Oh my gosh.
You got to get up and take your kid to school.
Oh my gosh. And it was a Tuesday, and Micaiah doesn't go to school on Tuesdays.
Oh.
So she was just there, and I was like, I'm tired.
This is so worse.
Kids do not, that is getting anything with children is the worst, because they be like,
I don't care.
I want breakfast, lunch, and dinner still.
Correct.
My diaper needs to be changed.
Yes.
I pooped in it. And you over here like sick.
You have to I'm babysitting drinks from now on. I will take one
Me too.
drink and I just have to sip that because 2 drinks?
Oh my gosh.
I know y'all was through.
It was hilarious. I know that we were probably yelling in that restaurant.
That's
I know
a great
that we
time.
were, but
And you got to see some influencers. They recognized you.
No. I recognized her. Oh, you're talking about who recognized me? Ain't
No, I
nobody
think she did
recognized
recognize you.
I don't think so.
I think she did.
Oh, well,
I won't
she
say the
follows
name.
me now.
Does she?
Yes.
Her sister lives in our neighborhood. Kev saw her walking this morning.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it was a great time. Also, did I ever tell the story, me and Tierra? I told the Rip the Dress story, but the fact that we threw up in Uber and I thought I lost my things reminded me of the other Tierra story. I told it?
Oh, no. I know the story you're talking about.
Okay. I'm going to tell that story just for you guys to judge me. I don't even know why I'm telling it. Here we
Wait,
go.
do you want to tell it now?
We don't have to.
Okay, tell it. It's up to you. Because we have 40 minutes. I don't know what else you have on the docket.
Oh, I have other things. Let me see.
Go and tell the story. Oh, they said, I think you
you
did
told
tell
it?
it.
Okay.
I think you did.
Okay. Well,
You could go and do a quick version.
okay, I'll do the quick version. Basically, it was homecoming after we graduated. Me and Tierra, she came to town, and it was the weekend that Blueberry Ciroc had come out.
Yes.
That liquor, and so I was really excited
Maybe you
to.
haven't told it on this pod.
Okay, so Blueberry Ciroc had come out. Tierra's in town because she had moved to North Carolina, so it's like the gang is all together again. We finna have a great time, and then we wanted to go to the strip club as well, and so Greg, being the great boyfriend that he was at that time, was like, "Here's some money. You can go to the strip club and cash out, make it rain, and then yeah, go home. It's going to be a great day. So we were all excited. We went and got our Ciroc, and then we went to my house and we drank all the drinks, and we decided to be responsible and take a taxi.
Yeah.
I don't even know if Uber was out at that point. I don't think it was.
Maybe not. Maybe not.
Okay, so we get a taxi. We call a taxi. We have our drinks. By the time we get to the strip club, by the time we left my house
Correct.
and get to the strip club, we're drunk.
Y'all are twisted.
Me especially. I'm
Yes,
drunk.
this is when she went missing.
Yes. So then we walk inside the strip club and we get a table, and we got money, so we like at the front table and we ready to do all the things. Apparently I was so drunk that I was sleeping on the table, and so the security was like, she can't be in here. She can't.
Yes.
She has to leave. If she's gonna be this drunk, she has to go. So eventually we have to leave the strip club because I'm that embarrassing. We call a taxi to pick us back up. The taxi picks us back up. The next thing we remember, because everything after that is gone, we wake up the next morning or afternoon and all of our things are missing. Our purse, our phones, our IDs, everything is, and the $200 that Greg had given me to give on the strippers. I lost all of it. I didn't even get to throw any of the money. So anyway, Melissa and Monique were calling me. Oh, I did, because I mentioned Blake, I think. On
Yes.
This. Yeah. So everybody's calling me. People were staying at my
Because we legit
house.
thought Mel was like
Yeah.
kidnapped. Like legit, she was missing for like a few hours, not like a little bit of time, not
Yes.
like 20 minutes.
Because I don't, my phone was gone. Apparently, Tiara left her phone in the cab, and so he confirmed that it was in there, but he never confirmed anything else was in there. So we don't know if the cab driver took our stuff or if the security guard at the strip clubs took our stuff. We have no idea. I had to get a brand new phone. I had to get brand new ID. I had to get everything. It was a
Me
time.
and Monique
time.
are way in Washington, frantically
It was a
calling
time.
to make sure this girl is alive and well, with no way of contacting her. It was not a good situation.
I am not at this, and like those were like my heydays.
Yes,
But at this age, I'm not trying to do that
because that's stupid.
because it's stupid.
Yes,
and
I thought
embarrassing.
I thought she was taken to the second
She did.
location.
She did.
Y'all know how I feel about the second location. You know how I feel about it.
Hilarious.
That girl was. Oh, I just told the kids that the other day. Isaiah has little friends over, and they wasn't answering their phone. They went out talking about they want to film when you was at the house.
Oh yeah.
I said, y'all not answering your phone. I thought y'all was at the second location. Mel was gone.
I was. Well, popping the trunk on myself.
But
But it was a good time. It was a good
and
week.
you're still
And
alive.
I'm still alive. Amen.
Well, congratulations on your
Thank you.
on your wedding anniversary
Amen.
and on your
TikTok.
TikTok. I hope they have more events.
I do too. We'll see.
Yeah, they
They
should.
have a few training things this week, so I'll be tuning in. Good time. We'll see what happens.
Yeah,
Who
it's
knows?
fun.
You have these pop the trunks?
Yeah, I will do one. Pop the trunk on myself because they casted me in the new Spectrum commercial.
Yes. Come on.
Yeah, I
It's gonna
did.
be on
Mel,
TV.
the next underreporter was about to be with Melanie. It was going to be me talking about her
No.
being taken to the second location. We did the Spectrum commercial this week.
Yes.
This is a pop the trunk. It's a pop the trunk on me myself personally. They casted me. You guys, I had one line.
Okay.
No. I'm going to read the line to
Okay.
you. Okay. The line was, I got to read it. And free unlimited mobile is the icing on the cake. And free unlimited mobile is the icing on the cake.
Okay.
And free unlimited mobile is the icing on the cake.
Come on. Line.
My line. I'm practicing it. I'm rehearsing it.
Yes.
Getting it together. I'm doing my little blocking movements. The camera says action. Melissa, go.
Okay.
I said, and free open communication is the way to go.
Why did you say that? I don't understand. That's not what you just said you were going to say. You said it like 4 times, and then you said you made up a new line?
A completely different line. Open communication.
Did they yell cut?
Oh my God.
Cut.
When I tell you,
Ma'am?
when I tell you, mind you, I'm on set with the Three Stooges.
Okay.
Kevin,
Tahir.
Tony, and Tahir.
Oh, Lord.
So now this becomes a joke.
Oh, yes.
So the whole time, and with Cole's cash,
Because why did you say why did you say that? Why? Where did you get communication?
I'm gonna tell you. Because what do you do on a mobile device?
Talk.
Open
That's
communication.
communication.
I get where your brain was going.
And then you said it's the way to go. You ain't say nothing about cake or icing. What happened to the cake and the icing?
Because we're celebrating, so that's the way to go.
Cut. Do you have an extra?
It also felt like a little bit of therapy was thrown in there about like open communication.
Is there someone else we can use? Because she had, how many words is this? And free unlimited mobile is the icing on the 10. You had 10 words. And it's not even a full sentence because it starts with and.
Exactly, because someone else is talking. I interrupt them.
You interrupt somebody and you said open communication is the way to go. Cole's Cash.
When I tell you, they would not let me live. But this is why it's so bad. I said it like 5 times.
You kept saying
I was
it?
gonna say
My brain is like,
they better give you a cut of you saying it.
I don't understand. She literally had one job. You had one
oh
job.
my God. They said, cut. Do it again. And open communication is the icing on the cake. It got so bad, the script supervisor came.
Oh, this
It's like, can we write it a different way?
Let's practice. I said, I know what I promised I'd do.
Let's practice. Let's practice the 10 words you have to say.
That shit's- I said, I'm getting stage fright. It's so many people.
Help.
When I tell you, I have a headache because it was so funny. I don't know what happened, but I did it for like too long. Okay, my brain was like, no, this is the line now. That's what it is.
Jesus.
It was hysterical. So by the time I really said it, the back room, they started clapping. I said, don't do that. This is unnecessary. Y'all, just everybody
That's
relax.
a wrap on Melissa.
That's a wrap.
Have you seen the video of the guy doing the commercial about the pie crust? It's supposed
No.
to be flaky. Oh my God, it's like 20 takes of him saying it
That was
incorrectly.
incorrectly?
It's hilarious.
When
Oh,
I
my.
was full on
Jesus.
Charlamagne, Doggone, okay, DJ Envy,
Angela
Angela
McGee.
McGee. Okay, I was for 20 minutes.
That is great.
It was freaking
I cannot believe you did that.
hysterical. I mean, hysterical.
Now I can't wait to see the commercial. 'cause
Oh,
I'm just
I
gonna
told
say
they
it
have,
wrong.
yes, please do. They have a BTS dude. And I was like, please put together a cut. Because it's so, I couldn't help but laugh at myself.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
Like, I literally, it was so freaking hilarious. And the guys are they're just throwing out random things the rest of the time.
This is
You
great.
know, it was very funny. It was a
Hilarious.
good time. Can't wait for you guys to see it. It should actually come out this year
Oh, nice.
at some point. So that's it. That's all I'm going to do for that. I'm going to save the
Okay.
other evergreen ones.
Okay. I have 2 Black Twitter trends.
Okay.
The first one, I'm going to read it. It says, this woman on TikTok and her boyfriend lived together for over a year and they decided to move out from living together, but still stay together.
They didn't break up?
And there are thousands of people telling her that he's soft breaking up with her.
I agree. Is that a thing?
I've never heard of it, but like, listen.
Wait, what's this?
Okay, so if a couple, they're dating, they get to the point where they want to move in together, but at some point they want to not be living together no more, but stay together. Is that problematic?
No, we just broke up.
Why?
I mean, unless they're wealthy enough to actually have like, oh, we have 2 houses. But I still feel like there's issues in the relationship if you're not living. in the
Yes,
same
because
house.
think about it. The whole point of relationships,
Yeah.
you ideally, and for most people, not obviously not everyone, is to get married.
Yes.
So you're merging your worlds together.
Or to live together in some.
Yes.
To be one unit.
Yeah.
Correct. So if we live together and then unlive together, that's called divorce.
Just called divorce.
Or separation.
Yes,
in the
that's y'all
non-legal
broke
term.
up.
Okay, so listen, there's going to be nuances with this, but somebody in the comments mentioned a podcast called This Is Uncomfortable, and the episode is Together Apart.
Okay.
And it's about, the episode tells this story of this, they were a Muslim couple, they grew up Muslim, and they because they say because of like their religion and kind of some pressure, they dated for a while, really enjoyed each other, and then pretty quickly got married, lived together, and felt like they were falling into like the rut of marriage and like what they grew up seeing. They combined all their finances, but then they felt like they were falling into these gender roles. And so they decided to stay married, stay monogamous, and get separate places.
Are they living like down the street from each other, separate states?
They live in New York, so she's like is like in Brooklyn and he's in one of the other boroughs.
Okay. That's really expensive, I'll say that much.
Well, so what they downsized because they said they were paying whatever money they were paying together, they downsized so that they could pay that same amount, but like
so
individually.
they're still paying half of what they would collectively be paying together.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not doing that. I'm so I'm confused too. It's the no for me because girl, what? I mean, clearly they don't have kids.
No, that's
these people.
They don't have kids.
Yeah, because you're not gonna co-parent.
Yeah.
Like that. So that's the first thing.
Okay, so if you're young with no kids, is that better? Do you still feel like there's no?
I would be afraid of there being an underlying issue as to why they can't
live together.
And that could be a problem later on in the relationship, making it possibly they go their separate paths and realize that they shouldn't have been together in the first place.
To me, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, if we live together and then we unlive together, we're not getting married.
Yeah, I feel like there's no moving forward.
Yeah,
we're closer at that point.
We're not getting married because clearly this didn't work out for a reason.
Yeah, clearly there's an issue they can't get over living together, so that's a problem that they don't want to deal with or compromise on, so they're not going to.
They actually ended up separating their finances after merging their finances. They
we broke up.
We're divorced. But wait, let me tell you what she said. What happened is she said she I don't know if she found something that reminded her, like a letter or something that she found that reminded her of all of these dreams she had when she was like early 20s-ish of like, I'm going to have this apartment in the city. I'm going to have this great job. I'm going to have this boyfriend who I love. We're going to do these date nights and like do all these things. Yeah. And she felt like when she looked back at that, she felt like she wasn't doing this thing that she just felt like she was going to do. And it was making her sad. And so she was like, I don't want to. This is what she said. It feels like we're either together and this is how we are, or we're divorced. And I don't want to be divorced from you, but I don't want it be how it is. And so he was like, do you want to do this life that you've wanted? I'm still going to be your husband. We'll do all the date nights. We'll do all the things. And so she was like, I actually love meeting him, or like he picks me up at my house and I'm all dressed up. I feel like I enjoy missing him. She said sometimes she doesn't like going to bed, like sleeping alone, but she's like, I kind of enjoy this life. I thought it was so fascinating.
I'll be your private dancer for money. Do
so
what you want me to. Okay. Clearly, what I believe is not for everyone.
100%.
Clearly, what I want is not for everyone.
Yes.
So I'm going to speak for me, Melissa Denise. Okay, for me personally, it's a no.
It's a no.
It's a no. Because once the purpose of marriage, in my mind, is that two become one, and your lives need to have some sort of intersection.
Okay.
How intersecting?
Okay.
How codependent, not in a bad way. I don't know if that's really the right word, but like you shouldn't be so independent. There should be some like way that we're finding a way that our lives are becoming one.
Okay.
You should still have individuality. I'm actually a strong believer in differentiation, but there still needs to be intersection because that's the relationship. Otherwise, we're just two separate individuals. If you're dating and it's separate, okay, fine. But once you're married, that it's odd. It doesn't all the way compute to me that we can be so separated and still find a life together. I don't know. It seems odd.
I mean, no, go ahead.
There had to be more. I'm just throwing it out. I feel like there had to be more on her part as to. Maybe, I'm sure she was feeling bad that she was missing that aspect of her life that she wanted to experience. Yeah. But then once that's fulfilled, what happened? Do they move back into each other?
Well, so she said that they eventually they live in New York, but they're actually looking to move to LA. And she said when they move here, their plan is to actually move and be living together. And she was like, we want to buy a house one day. So
it sounds like she just wanted an experience by herself.
Well, and a part of it, she was saying that she because she was so young when they got together, she felt like she didn't get to like live by herself before because she was living with her parents before.
That's what I was about to say.
And because of their religion, they didn't have the lifestyle wasn't that you could have a partner live with him and then get married. So she was like, I went from my mom's house straight to being with him. And as much as she wanted to fight against falling into these gender roles, she felt like he started making more money than her. So she started having to make sure the house is clean and making sure.
Kev is watching this. And he said, I'm sorry. I'm like, why are the guys texting me right now? Kev is watching. And they said this was listed at the Spectrum commercial. And it's that baked and buttery.
Oh, it's the one that you just, the flake thing?
Yeah.
Oh, I have to watch this.
Tony said she was talking all that mess and fumbled because I was making fun of the guys.
Oh.
Anyway, continue. I just want to make sure I wasn't missing nothing on this.
That was it. I just thought it was very interesting. I had never, ever heard of that. And when I first saw the tweet, I was like, oh, definitely, this is a soft breakup. But then when I heard them and the nuances that go along with their lifestyle, their background, their history, I was like, actually, I can understand her and him. I don't want to make it seem like it was all her because she just expressed this like, I feel like it's either or. And he was the one who introduced the idea of like, if you feel like this is going to bring you joy and like, I don't want to not be with you either. But like, if this is an experience that like you want to have and we're still together, like let's do it. So it was
foresight,
fascinating.
I think, on his part, being like, we have the financial ability to do this now. You're probably not going to be able to, like Melissa said, with a kid or anything like that. So if you want to do it, you got to do it.
Now is the time.
And I actually do get feeling like you are missing. I got married young. So I do understand those things. And I understand feeling like I don't know how to navigate, who I thought I was and make it make sense in the confines of what we've established. So I understand. And I get feeling like the only way it's going to work is if I leave. I got to go and do it on my own. But I don't know. I would be very intrigued to hear a follow-up on their story in a couple years to see like how did this impact, and I'm not saying it's good or bad. I just would be literally curious to hear. Now that you've gone through this, especially they're talking about we want to get together, we want to buy a house, we're going to come back together. I would be really curious to have like a follow-up conversation to say, okay, how did this time impact your relationship, whether it be good or bad? Yeah.
Well, and one of the things he mentioned was that when they were living, they had been married, and some of the like negotiations of everyday life, I think is how he worded it, start to feel more like overwhelming and heavier and start to affect your relationship. So for an example, he's like, I come home late and I'm not washing a dish. And I low key, if she hasn't washed it, I'm like, you've been at the house. Why you ain't washed the dish? And so it started affecting it. He's like, now we live separate and I can have dirty dishes in my sink and I don't have to be mad at her because it's my house.
But
and she's not mad at me about dirty dishes.
Totally fine. Eventually that becomes an issue once you do move together and you do have to compromise.
Negotiate it.
And that's what's so interesting. It's like, okay, so then you become more ingrained in those patterns. You come back together
and it's harder to break them.
Or like how do you have to re-engage those. They don't go away just because you're separated unless they planned on living separated forever. Then the problem's gone. But if you plan on getting back together, living together, those problems don't go away. Someone has to compromise, or you have to have a conversation about it. Like something has to happen in order for this to, like, you have to truly, honestly, you have to pick your battles.
100%.
Everything isn't worth the fight. Everything isn't worth the argument. If they haven't had that conversation or discussion or self-realization, listen, they're going to leave these shoes right here. So I have two options. I can fuss at y'all every day and work myself into a headache, or I could decide to move them. Those are your options. But saying you move away and I'm put my shoes here, ain't nobody gonna fuss at me, and I'm gonna move away and ain't nobody gonna put their shoes here and I'm gonna be happy, and then eventually we're gonna get back together. Guess what? The shoes gonna be there.
It's still gonna be there.
The shoes gonna be there. So I'm interested to hear what happens in 5 years.
Podcast is This Is Uncomfortable, and it's season 6.
They're the hosts?
It doesn't seem like, I don't really understand if they are the host of the show, but it's season 6, episode 8. It's called Together Apart. It was an interesting episode. It wasn't that long either. If you're interested, that is the name. Okay, moving on to. Oh, I had one more. It's 1:00. I can save this. We can do it next time.
Okay. I have to a podcast I have to go to. I have to go pick up Kev, but it's not until 3. So as long as I leave by probably the next 15, 20 minutes, I should be good.
Well, I will do the other Black Twitter trends because I said I had to, but I'll save that for next time. Let's talk about Real Housewives of Atlanta before we
catch
go.
me up because I didn't watch.
I hate Ralph.
Hold on. They're saying they're getting ads. I'm sorry. I don't know why or how.
I thought you guys don't get money from unlisted streams.
No.
I don't know why they put ads on them. But I did check to be as infrequent as possible on your podcasts for your live streams.
Yeah.
I don't know why they're still getting them.
That's so strange.
It's a premium, non-premium situation.
Oh my gosh.
What?
I am all in on Love Island. This person who you tried it. That's a hilarious name. Mel, are you doing? I love Love Island. I hate it. I hate it so much that I love it.
So you hate watch?
Oh my gosh. It is infuriating.
Mm-hmm.
It is upsetting.
Tell us what it's about.
Love Island is the trashiest show. Okay, listen, let me tell you what this trash is. They bring let's call it 6 UK. Love Island UK.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. They bring 6 women and 6 men to an island, whatever. Okay. And the point is that you have to couple up. See if there's a man, woman you like, whatever. But what happens is over the course of time, they just introduce new bombshells. They just bring in new bombshells. So if you've established or started to establish some kind of connection, that can be interrupted if a new person comes and that person takes an interest or you take an interest in that person, right? And so from day one, there's these beautiful people, Ty, his name is Tyreek, and then her name is Ella, okay? And from day one, they gravitate to each other. I like you, you my type, it's a thing.
Wait, are any of the people coupled already?
No,
and they're uncoupling? Okay,
they
meet just all individuals.
All meet on the show. And so, but who you couple up with, they make you choose. So sometimes the men have to say, who are you coupling up with? So the men have to pick a woman and then they sleep in the bed for a couple days, whatever. You're coupled up. Everybody's in the same room, but I mean, it still goes down. Anyway, from the beginning, Ella and Ty like each other. They couple up. Ty's ass. Every time there's a new bombshell, because he's an attractive man, okay? New bombshell comes in, they're all like, Ty, and he entertains it. He's playing, hey, what's up? So he flirting. So Ella keeps getting her little feelings hurt, because I thought we was in it, and here you are talking, and he'd be like, nah, just stay cool. This is the point of this experience. We're going to get to talk to different people, relax. And so she's like, okay, whatever. So then he ends up not working out with the first bombshell, goes back to Ella. Another bombshell comes, likes the little bombshell. And so when new people come, they get to choose who they want to couple up with first.
Okay.
So Ella and Ty couple up. He starts entertaining the new bombshell. She is new, so she gets to pick who she wants to couple up with.
She says Ty.
She says Ty.
Oh, no.
So Ella's sitting there and then they announce, if you're not coupled up, you could get eliminated. You got to go home.
So Ella's about to go home? So the group has to vote. So now he looking like an idiot because you done played your girl that you actually like in her face. So then, whatever. Ella ends up staying. He apologizes. They end up getting coupled back up. It's all good. And then randomly, I was about to say that word, Neo comes. It's random as hell. I was like, Neo the singer?
Neo, the singer, comes and performs on the show. It's random as hell. But then, that doesn't matter. He ends up taking all the girls to a separate house.
Neo does?
Yes, I almost tapped out at this point because I was like, what the hell is going on? It was like when on Scandal, when Kerry Washington all of a sudden was like, y'all lost the plot.
Yeah.
Whatever. What happens is the women go to a separate house and the men stay at a separate house. Okay. And they're only there for 3 days and they bring in all new people.
Oh.
So now Ella's away from Ty.
Oh, okay.
And all new people come. Okay? Ty is like, I miss Ella. I want to be with her. I want to cut it off. I only want Ella.
Is he black or white?
Black.
Oh. Is she white or black?
Black. Hold on.
They both black?
Yes. Hold on. It's Casa Amor. Yes. So the house that they go to is called Casa Amor. It's a separate house from the Love
House
Island
of Love.
Okay. Yes.
Love house.
Okay. So the whole time Ty is like, Ella, I want to be with Ella. And all the dudes are like, dang. And he like, no, I never had feelings like this before. I really like Ella. So Ella at Casa Amor, the dudes come in. The dudes come in, and it's a dude she knew from before Love Island.
Oh, did they date?
Uzi. She's a model, he's a model. They like had a little, they had a little like flirtatious situation. Oh. So he immediately is like, "What's up?" And she like, "What's up?" Oh. But Ella and Ty had agreed before they left that they're gonna be closed off. Okay, not girlfriend, boyfriend, but like we're kind of like exclusive-ish. Okay? So the whole time Ty is like, exclusive, that's my girl. And Ella's like, "Hey, Uzi. Hey. What's up, Uzi?"
She deserves a lick back, though.
Uzi? So then
she deserves a lick.
They being real flirty, he whatever. And so after the 3 days, this is so stupid. It's like 70 episodes. I fucking hate the show. After the 3 days, the men are at the Love Island house, and they have to decide if they're going to be with any of the new girls. Okay. Ty does this beautiful speech. Oh no. And he's like, "Man, I really want to be with Ella. I really have come to understand how much feelings I have for her. I never felt like this." And Ella is still at Casa Amor, and she has to decide if she's going to either stay with her new dude.
Can Uzi, she see the video of him confessing?
No.
Okay.
No. She's just in her house.
Okay.
Uzi, or she's going to be with Ty. And so the way it's revealed is she walks out on this walkway, okay? And if she walks in with Uzi, then that's her decision. If she walks in by herself, then okay. This girl walks in with Uzi. Let me tell you what Ty was like.
Oh no.
You want to see a man
deflate?
You want to see that stereotype, the way people be like, you can do it, men do it to women, but women can't.
And then she did it.
Shows you. That man was sick. That man could not breathe. Okay? He was sick.
So is he finna go home? Nobody finna choose him?
No. So everybody always gonna choose that man. But regardless, now she has to sleep in the bed
with
at
Uzi.
The new house at the house with Uzi and Ty over there by himself.
Okay, but what happens during the day when they not sleeping? Is it like games?
Yeah, so they make them play couple games. They also like the whole time it's everybody like, it's UK. Can we have a chat? Can we have a chat? Oh, in it. It's just, it's the worst show ever. It's the best worst show. Oh my gosh, I hate it. It's on Hulu.
I was gonna say it's on Netflix.
It's a million freaking. Ty was almost in tears. That man was broken. Okay, I can't believe you did that. They had this argument, and he was like, "I didn't even want to be single. You made me single." Because then he started being an ass, so he started flirting with the other girls in front of her.
Wait,
in front of
you
Ella.
made me single with that? Oh, because he started being a butt wipe.
Yes. So there's another girl. So he's just like playing in her hair in front of Ella. Just
he's doing the most.
Ella off. So then she's like, I didn't expect that you were not going to entertain other girls. Honestly, I thought you were going to miss the game. It was so. There, and it's so many they are just like the best ones on the show, but there are so many examples on that show of the men trashing the women who are down for them the whole time, and then soon
they get the lick back.
As soon as the women get the look back, they be sick. They be like, "Oh my heart, I love you. How could you do this to me?" So anyway, I am all in on this terrible freaking show.
But that sounds like messy.
It is messy. But the part I'm at now, so then eventually...
Wait, it ain't over?
Oh my gosh, there's like a million episodes. But Ty tells her, if you want to be back with me, then you need to break it off with him. So then the next day, Ella goes and breaks it off with him, like, okay, it's over. And so they're like really all in, right? Oh my gosh, we love each other. It's all so good. We're going to be together.
Why she do that?
Okay, and then the episode this morning, a new bombshell comes in. And it's somebody from Ty's past.
You knew that was gonna be the case.
And now he's being an ass.
Of course.
They went. She was like, "Can I talk? Can we have a chat?" So they go chat. Ty and his little ex girl, and her name is Ella.
The woman from the past name is Ella?
Yes.
Ooh, the producers are messy. Ooh, they messy.
Her name is Ella. So he like, she talking and she's like, I was just seeing you at the club a couple weeks. Isn't it crazy? I'm seeing you here and I just was seeing you at the club a couple months ago.
Girl, no, you ain't crazy.
Wait. So he like, yeah, that is crazy. And she was like, you was just kissing my face. And he didn't tell Ella the first part. He didn't tell Ella that part at that point. And so he was like,
Ella number one.
He like, it'd be a shame if that was the last kiss, wouldn't it? And she was like, yeah, maybe it doesn't have to be. And I was like, this nigga. Yo, I hate him.
Folks on these shows be so forward.
They be kissing everybody. Everybody kisses. Y'all gonna get mono. It is the best show I've ever watched. It's also the worst show ever. Okay.
Yuck. Okay, y'all need to go watch it. Now I might go watch it. They all sold now. Child, that's missing.
Okay, let me just say before we have to go, because you have to go, but also on Real Housewives of Atlanta, Ralph is an ass, and I hate everything about him.
Okay, tell us what happened.
His fake cousin called Drew a B, and he was like, everybody calls you a B. It's okay.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it was all stupid.
Yeah.
So they're on the reunion. He comes out. He's still embarrassing her, still playing her face. This is the part I hate, though, because there's a lot to it. Here's the part that I hate. She got to perform her new song, her latest single.
Okay.
You have to look up this clip. She is on national TV singing and looking at him. You know how people she like singing to him.
Wait, is this the video? Oh, no, it's a live performance.
Live.
Okay.
And it's like a breakup song, and she's like, is she better than me? Is she? And everybody is like, even Andy, everybody's like, this is so awkward. It is the most embarrassing, awkward thing I've seen. It is. Everyone should watch this clip.
Already know?
No.
Oh.
No. It is so bad. I forgot. Drew Sidor. Just put on you need to put Real Housewives reunion.
She performed it on the reunion?
Yes, Melissa.
Oh, that's not what I thought you meant.
No. They're like, oh, reunion. Oh. Okay, here's Drew to sing her new song. After her and Ralph just argued down. She just is like, you're in here embarrassing me. Blah. And then she gets up and sings.
Why on God's green? Why would they allow her?
It is so cringeworthy. Everyone should go watch this and cringe with me. It is the worst thing I've ever seen ever. It rivals Love Island. Because all of it is so cringe. And I hate that for her. He's a terrible person. Ralph is a terrible person.
I gotta find it. It's not gonna come up. Why on God's green earth would she think it was a good idea to perform this song?
Oh my gosh!
On this.
You're trying to search. Look, this is just a clip. This is her singing, and this is him. After they just see, listen. It is. Everyone should watch this. I don't even care if you like Real Housewives of Atlanta. Watch it. Okay. That's all.
I want to see the full thing.
I went to school with Ralph. He was so quiet at night. Well, he's an ass
Really?
now. He is an asshole.
What season is it?
Oh, I don't know what season we're on.
Okay, that's okay. I'm about to just pull up the whole thing.
What a terrible man.
I'll look on Twitter. I was going to say
Twitter is going to be the best. You're going to find the clip.
I thought YouTube would have it too.
I thought I had it.
Oh, it's probably here.
Saved. This is her. She cried. Wrap it up, because listen. I would fight that man.
Did she cry before or after the performance?
Before. Okay. She cried because he is embarrassing her. Aww. And she like, we've been together 8 years or however long. It's okay. Anyway. What's 15? Oh, season 15. They're saying 15.
Okay, season 15.
Oh,
this is him?
Sometimes people do. I agree with that. People can bring out the worst in you. This seems like this is who he is, though.
Oh, they think Drew is bringing out the worst in him?
And I'm not saying Drew is an angel, because Drew, she got her stuff. She be looking stupid. She be looking stupid, and it be sometimes on account of her. I agree with that. However, he went to Tampa for 3 days and came home like, I just was driving. I just like kept driving and ended up in Tampa. Boy, I will kill you. You will die today. Like, that is. You're not finna play in my face like that and still be on the same TV show as me, and you supposed to be my husband. And then when your fake cousin that you just met calls me a bitch, and you over here like, everybody calls you a bitch, it's all right.
That's
Child. On national TV.
That's a mess.
Here's what you won't do. Anyway, I saw cousin Courtney lives in Tampa, because that ain't his cousin, that's his side chick. Anyway,
allegedly.
What she said.
It is alleged. Do you know for sure?
Thanks for joining us today. We will be back on Monday of the next week on the Patreon. If you're not on the Patreon, you're missing all the shenanigans. Join the Patreon. Maybe you're not missing all the shenanigans. Greg said the name is Throwaway because he was. Oh, okay. Thank you. It's called Throwaway. Oh, she's throwing him away? Yes. Or their relationship. I don't even.
Girl. All right, y'all. Bye.